Alright, Chaliapin Steak from Food Wars. Now it's gonna start with a lot of onions. Dice the onions, small dice. Keep dicing. Get a container big enough for the onions to fit, also for your steak to fit in. Get your juicy steak. Score diagonally, not too deep. You want to do it on both sides. Then after that, you want to cross score for it to form a diamond pattern on your steak. Beat your meat, beat it hard so the scores will show. Score the fat to render later. And now, put a first layer on the bottom, put your steak in and bury it using what's left of your onion. You want to chill this in the fridge for a minimum of 1 hour. Dig out your steak. Scrape off any excess onion that is left on the steak. We don't want that. Season generously with salt and pepper, because if you pan fry a steak with seasoning, almost half of the seasoning will cook off, so season generously both sides. Make love to the steak. Get your pan heated to about a medium. Put your oil in and wait for it to thin out. If you see it thinning out, that's how you know your pan is hot enough. Render the fat, because fat is flavor. Trust me on this one. Fat is flavor. When done, press it down and do not touch it. Wait for the crust to form. And when it is formed, go ahead and flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Oh my god, look at that crust. That is what your steak should look like. Tablespoon of butter, add it in, and we're gonna baste this. This is so we retain most of the moisture to also add more flavor into the steak. When you're done, place it aside and let it rest. With the same pan, take your onions and cook it in the same pan. Make sure to scrape off all the fond from the bottom. That is flavor. Deglaze with soy sauce, not too much. Deglaze again. Red wine. You want to add a little bit more than the soy sauce because it does have sugars, which will help caramelize the onions beautifully. After your steak is well rested, go ahead and cut it up. This is about 1 inch thick of a steak. So I cooked it 5 minutes on each side for a medium. And that is exactly how it turned out. Beautiful pink. Now, get your rice. I added some of the steak juice from the plate that it was resting on for more flavor. Now, stack your steak and make sure that no rice is showing. Get your beautifully caramelized onions and pack it right on top. Pack it as much as you can. It will balance out the saltiness from the steak and the sweetness from the caramelized onions. And speaking of balance, cut up some green onions, cut it all up because it goes a long way. After that, sprinkle it on the steak rice bowl, and that's pretty much it. That is your finished product from there. And I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, it will help me a lot.
O agario.